Hi everyone, welcome. I wanted to jump on here and share with you the themes that are coming up for February. I'm really excited to share with you the painting, and the painting this month is called The Fifth Element. And it's really exciting because we have access to things that we haven't had access to before. And so just briefly, I go over all of this as a member to Awakening Through Art, so I want to have a fuller conversation. Please join us there. But this is all about accessing higher consciousness. The core themes are moving beyond duality this month. So February marks a transition out of duality and survival-based consciousness, and we begin working with the fifth element, which is a higher unified field of awareness that exists beyond polarity. It's a new paradigm. This state becomes accessible only through inner resolution, not external force or control. Convergence is a huge theme this month. And we first saw this theme in Crossing the Threshold, which is the year painting of 2026. Here it is. And this month initiates this conversion. This is the point where our personal self-alignment, we have to be self-aligned, allows for collaboration with the universal intelligence. The energy connects directly to this painting, Crossing the Threshold. So this is where we're beginning. And so it's a reiteration that the year of the fire horse doesn't start until this month, middle of this month really, but is representing the first step into this new paradigm. Convergence only works within the self first. So this will bring up resolving any inner conflict. So parts of us that might not be on the same page. So those might kind of come to the surface again this month. Aligning our thoughts, our emotions, our body, and our spirit to that of our heart, at the great I am within us. And once this is aligned, life begins to feel less efforted and more responsive and fluid. So great, right? So another theme this month is about from resistance, which we've been experiencing for a while, to flow. So many may notice less resistance where alignment is present, and increased friction where fear or misalignment remains. Nothing bad is happening. These are just parts that are coming to the surface to align with love. Flow is not bypassing lessons, it is moving through them with truth and awareness. So ease begins to emerge naturally when actions are aligned with inner knowing. Another theme this month is about learning how to truly see. How to see clearly, seeing beyond what's being projected or being manipulated, seeing beyond conditioning and external narratives. This is a return to inner vision, which is trusting in our intuition, listening to our hearts, reclaiming our shamanic embodied knowing. Truth as a living frequency is another theme. Truth becomes unavoidable this month, personally and collectively. We will see whether words match actions, whether integrity is present or performative. This month calls us into a new truth-based paradigm where resonance matters more than appearances. So this also means another theme is fear-based systems lose support. The universe is no longer sustaining fear-based choices, avoidance patterns, actions rooted in insecurity or unhealed wounds. Fear here includes avoiding pain, suppressing truth, staying silent to maintain comfort, and these patterns will grow louder until they are acknowledged and addressed. This is going to happen internally for us personally and globally. Nervous system recalibration. You're going to see this theme of nervous system recalibration is a significant energetic shift. It involves rerouting our nervous system. Instead of fear, we're moving it into love. So moving out of trauma-based survival responses, aligning with a new earth-based energetic system rooted in love and coherence. And this requires us to slow down, listening inward, and choosing safety through truth rather than control. So this also is going to bring up another major theme, and this is truth through the sacral and the voice. So unresolved pain or trauma is meant to be felt, acknowledged, spoken, and speaking truth becomes a healing act, clearing both personal and collective energy. So that's going to be a huge theme this month. We're going to be actively participating in this. So this work activates our sacral truth, our creative life force, and our authentic expression. And this leads into this other theme, which is about justice, rebalancing, and collective correction. As truth surfaces, imbalances begin correcting themselves. Wrongs begin to be righted, not through force, but through awareness and alignment. This can show up as personal boundary shifts, relationship recalibration, collective justice movements. All of those things might be showing up this month. But it's great because even though that's shifting and balancing us back, and justice is a great balancer, it's also opening us up to greater love. There's a noticeable increase in momentum towards love. Heart-centered choices will begin to gain strength internally and externally. Compassion becomes a stabilizing force. Heart alignment becomes the foundation for sustainable action. So this is about growing up this month. It's like we're moving into the first phases of maturity. So maturity beyond duality is another theme. So moving beyond right versus wrong into discernment. Truth, actual truth, holds both perspectives. Discernment asks what aligns with my heart and my values. This reflects emotional and spiritual maturity, no longer for competing reality, and it's allowing multiple experiences to coexist without invalidation. Relationships as mirrors of consciousness. So interpersonal and global relationships come under review. Where is their alignment? Where is their imbalance? The guiding question becomes, does this relationship support love, equity, compassion, and truth? There's a new wave of consciousness, and February carries energetic activations, clearer access to higher knowing, a deep internal sense of I know. This knowing is not intellectual, it is an embodied, calm, and steady knowing. And we can only access all of these things by being self-aligned. So if you don't know what to do, come back to yourself. Manage your own energy. So the summary for February is moving out of survival and duality. It's embodying truth and discernment, recalibrating our own personal nervous systems to that of love and safety, trusting inner vision over projection, entering flow through self-alignment, and activating higher consciousness through this fifth element. Sending you so much love. In our Awakening Throughout membership, we go through all of these themes and more. There's so much more information that came through, but this is just a little synopsis. If you want to hear more, please join us, and I look forward to seeing you again.